I had immigration problem, and this I had for quite some time. Even though I had, used my faith in different things and seen other things happen, I still had this problem that stopped me in pretty much with work. I was dating, I couldn't get married.
We was fighting so hard because he was going through his immigration situation, but God opened the way and we managed to get married. But it didn't stop there. More problems, more difficulties, more hardship started coming. Basically, after our honeymoon, came back, a couple of weeks after, he had to sign on at the Home Office. I was there waiting for 3 hours outside for him to return, and he never returned.
I was actually put inside of a detention center and being told that I was basically going to get deported.
I didn't understand what was going on. You can imagine what was going through my head. Why is my husband? I asked the officer, is my husband coming out? Is my husband coming out? He said, no, he's not coming with you.
My wife was outside, she had to take care of everything. And of course, she was from a different area. So she, had to come down to where I live, and all of a sudden I wasn't there. It's like I just left her alone, but it wasn't my choice.
I didn't know what to do. I'm born in the country. I didn't know a lot about immigration. I didn't know the area well. I didn't know where to start. Because I've moved from my area, I had to also find a new job to provide for the house, the rent, his bills, my bills. Like I was literally doing everything on my own.
During that time, there was so much situations that happened inside, so much things that made me want to, anyone would question what was going on, because like, how could God allow me to go through the situation? But myself, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna stick to my faith and God's gonna get me out of this situation. I
kept on going to church as normal. I kept on using my faith. I kept on persevering, and I never got to see my husband for 3 months, and I didn't get to see him at all. So I had to keep fighting, I had to keep praying.
Me and my wife, we would pray, we would fast, we were doing whatever we could, prayers, we would seek God together. That whole time, we just had to keep our focus on God. And during that period of time, they actually came to me and wanted to deport me. They actually took me and said, you know what, today we're actually taking you.
I woke up in the morning, getting ready to church, going to the 7 a.m. And then I get a phone call saying that they're putting my husband on the plane. They said that they're taking him to the airport, and then I was hearing him that they were cuffing him. They put him in a holder thing and they cuffed his arms, and they were just carrying him on the plane. And then I was like, okay, I'm still going to church. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to panic. God has to do something.
It was very quick. So there was not really much time to do anything. So from there, I was taken to the airport. I was actually put on the plane, and they said, well, we're going to be, it wasn't the fact of they're going to be deporting me. I was on the plane now. So it was like, what am I going to do in this situation? So I was on the plane. And I remember it was the same person that said, there's nothing that we can do. There's nothing that can be done about the situation. That then came on the plane and told the security who were around me and everything, and said, take him off.
And it got stopped, and he literally got removed just before they left off. Basically, God stopped the plane. When I heard that he was getting released, it was like so much just was lifted off my shoulder, the excitement. I remember getting myself ready, getting my stuff packed. I left, and when me and the auntie, we arrived at the detention center and we saw him come out them doors, it was like the joy, the biggest hug I gave him. And it was one of the best moments. And I remember the first thing he wanted to do was go to church.
At the same time, everything wasn't resolved, so there was still more to do. We had to fight a few more cases. So with that, we kept on working towards doing what we had to do. Everything that we needed to do, we did it. And in the end, we went from court cases. One court case, I didn't even need to show up. We won without even showing up. Another one, we went, and God was able to work there and really just show exactly what we were believing from the beginning that he could do. And everything worked out, and God really blessed. I don't have any immigration problem anymore. That's been resolved. I'm working in a job I really enjoy, and God's opening other doors for other projects, for business, and different things are happening for us. I mean, we have our child now, and yeah, it's really, really, really a blessing. I mean, because we trusted, God helped us.